Few names in women's basketball capture both the imagination of fans and the scrutiny of analysts quite like JuJu Watkins. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches, hailing from Los Angeles, and now blazing a trail at USC, she has become one of the most discussed young athletes in the sport. Her stat line is striking, averaging 24.8 points, 5.8 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and a robust 46.2% field goal percentage in the 2024-25 season. Equally telling is that she's already been named the Associated Press Player of the Week twice in just 7 weeks. Yet to grasp who JuJu really is, one must look beyond the numbers and headlines. A 6-episode documentary series has chronicled her evolution, revealing the interplay between personal challenges, public expectations, and athletic drive. Stay locked in as we weave together the key points of that docuseries with JuJu's current on-court accomplishments, presenting a cohesive view of an athlete who transcends simple labels of rising star. Even before her college debut, JuJu Watkins was already a household name in the high school basketball sphere. Touted as a top-ranked prospect, she repeatedly turned heads with commanding performances that often pushed her teams to tournament finals. Such feats naturally triggered a tidal wave of recruiting interest from renowned programs nationwide. In choosing USC, she kept her talents local, a choice reflecting her strong ties to family and community. That decision would become a central storyline, not just for her athletic future, but also for how she navigates newfound stardom. From the start, Watkins showcased a style of play-blending agility, long-range shooting, and an unteachable court sense. Coaches rave about her ability to create both for herself and others, whether firing from beyond the arc or threading passes in half-court sets. For fans, it's the highlight reels that stand out: crossovers, fast breaks, and pinpoint jumpers. For JuJu, however, each game is a piece of an ever-evolving puzzle, one that requires mental fortitude and the ability to adapt to deeper levels of competition. Across 6 episodes, the docuseries provides an intimate look at JuJu Watkins as she evolves from a top-ranked high school phenom into a rising collegiate star. Early segments capture her anxiety and excitement over choosing which college to attend, revealing how family, coaches, and community expectations shaped this pivotal decision. As her profile grows, the series highlights how JuJu juggles rigorous training, academic duties, and media obligations while trying to lead a normal teenage life. Central to the narrative is her pursuit of a final high school championship, a goal driven by years of disciplined effort and the desire to leave a lasting impact on her team. Once she transitions to USC, the episodes shift focus to her first experiences in collegiate basketball, showcasing the tougher competition, social adjustments, and academic challenges she faces. The series ends by reflecting on her accomplishments during her inaugural season in college, emphasizing the personal growth she's undergone and setting the stage for what lies ahead in her career. Ultimately, the docuseries underscores both the high stakes and the human side of a young athlete who is balancing fame, ambition, and the simple wish to keep pushing her game to the next level. In parallel with the docuseries storyline, real-world data confirms that JuJu Watkins' potential is materializing into tangible results. Her sophomore season at USC has her posting remarkable numbers. The synergy of those stats indicates she's not just a volume scorer, but an efficient player who can rebound and facilitate. Few sophomores command that level of influence. The accolades have followed. She's earned AP Player of the Week not once, but twice. That distinction usually goes to players who seize critical moments during the given week, like knocking off top-ranked opponents or stringing together unstoppable performances across consecutive games. Doing it twice cements her status as an elite collegiate athlete, affirming that her high school hype was rooted in legitimate skill rather than momentary buzz. What's notable is how the docuseries and these accolades echo each other. The episodes reveal the mental fortitude, the day-to-day commitment, and the personal sacrifices behind the highlight reel plays. Meanwhile, the stats and awards show the on-court results of such diligence. For fans consuming both narratives, there's a gratifying consistency. The same determination glimpsed in her high school playoff runs or in her first collegiate game days is now producing star-caliber numbers that stand out in a fiercely competitive NCAA environment. One might ask why a docuseries is so critical for understanding a rising athlete like JuJu Watkins. After all, stats and game footage might suffice for many fans, yet the docuseries underscores that an athlete's growth is profoundly shaped by intangible factors: mental health management, family ties, academic stress, peer influences, and even just the necessity of downtime to remain grounded. For JuJu, part of her unique appeal stems from her ability to juggle these spheres without losing sight of her core goals, to keep pushing her own limits and to help lift USC. The docuseries offers a lens into how she navigates brand responsibilities, media appearances, and the lived reality of carrying the label top-ranked recruit. The synergy between her personal maturity and professional success emerges as a testament to both a strong support network and her individual resilience. In a broader context, JuJu's narrative exemplifies the rapid elevation of women's hoops. Sponsors, media outlets, and fans increasingly pay attention to standout players well before they reach the professional ranks. Her docuseries is one artifact of this shift. It illustrates that there is, in fact, a sizable audience hungry for deep storytelling around women athletes. The engagement with her content, whether on streaming platforms or social media, points to a future where more female ballers might receive comprehensive documentaries capturing their journeys. On the court, her near 25 points per game challenge outdated narratives that women's basketball lacks high-octane scoring or star-driven drama. She's a real-time case study in how dynamic the women's college game has become, and how easy it is to captivate fans when the product is showcased properly. If organizations like the WNBA and new leagues, such as Unrivaled, continue to flourish, it may be due in part to the high-profile success stories of players like JuJu Watkins, whose star power transcends the final buzzer. In a bold move to support the future of women's basketball, Watkins has recently invested in Unrivaled, a new league focused on providing opportunities and visibility for elite female athletes. Her involvement underscores her commitment to empowering women in sports, as well as her belief in the potential of Unrivaled to redefine the landscape of women's professional basketball. With her investment, Watkins aims to help elevate the league's growth and foster a new generation of talent. Looking ahead, the synergy between JuJu's documentary arcs and her proven ability to command the court suggests that her story is still unfolding. The docuseries finale might have aired, but each new AP Player of the Week distinction or standout performance adds another bullet point to her blossoming resume. She's poised to continue shaping USC's fortunes, aiming for deeper tournament runs and the chance to elevate her program's national standing. From a personal standpoint, watchers of the docuseries will recall glimpses of her academic ambitions, her relationships, and the emotional tapestry that underpins her drive. These intangible aspects, her resilience against mounting expectations, her embrace of mentorship roles for younger players, will likely deepen as she ascends. If the cameras keep rolling, fans might see further expansions of her story, capturing the transition into upperclassmen leadership or potential stardom at the professional level. JuJu Watkins stands at the intersection of spectacular numbers, compelling personal narrative, and a transformative era for women's basketball. She's overshadowing typical sophomore achievements by averaging nearly 25 points per game, bagging rebounds, dishing assists, and sinking an impressive percentage of her shots. She secured multiple AP Player of the Week nods, a hallmark of consistent game-altering brilliance. Yet, these achievements don't exist in a vacuum. They're illuminated by the docuseries that has tracked her through recruitment stress, high school playoff frenzy, first college game days, and the subsequent adaptation to demands on her time and energy. What the docuseries does best is remind us that behind every buzzer beater or highlight reel are quieter, deeply human stories. Family pressures, daily training regimens, and the emotional highs and lows all shape how JuJu approaches the game. The documentary's bird's-eye view on her life, capturing everything from the California dreaming moment of picking USC to the culminating reflection on her freshman year, offers a portrait of a young woman whose ambition is matched only by her sense of responsibility to those cheering her on. The synergy between on-screen narrative and on-court performance has made JuJu Watkins a figure who embodies both the now and the future of women's basketball. The docuseries concluded for the moment with a sense of promise, but her real-life gameplay at USC continues to write new chapters daily. Every shot, every pass, and every accolade blends into a story that's still in mid-arc. And for fans and observers, the allure lies not just in what she has already done, but in the possibility of what she'll do next. Whether that future includes more documentaries, professional stints, or even a leadership role in pushing the sport's boundaries, one thing's for certain: JuJu Watkins has proven she's far more than hype. She's a force destined to keep shaping the landscape of women's basketball, one episode, one stat line, and one award at a time.